Hello guys, today we have question A1829 maximum XOR for each query. We have been given a sorted array nums of n non-negative integers. So non-negative integer essentially means either it is 0 or positive and an integer maximum bit, and you want to perform the following query n times. For a non-negative integer k such that nums from 0 till last is maximized, and k is the answer for the ith query. Okay, so for each query we have mm, okay, so for first query we have k is equal to 1. Okay, so for each query we have to find k less than 2 raised to the power the index of that query plus 1 such that the XOR of all the values is maximized. Okay, okay, so the XOR of all the values XOR k is maximized. Okay, so first what I can do is I can compute the XOR of all values and store it somewhere. Then for each query I will see if I can manipulate the first I if I can manipulate the first I plus 1 bits, if I can make them positive. Oh, okay. Also, then I have to remove the last element from the current array nums. Okay, that seems fine. So then I can, as I am going through the queries, I can one by one remove the last element by XORing it with the total XOR. Then it's removed because the XOR of two elements is basically 0 and it becomes ineffective. Also, in the end, I have to return the answer. So okay, let's begin. First, let's compute the total XOR. Okay, now also let's store our answer in some vector. hmm. Now maximum bit. Now k is less than 2 raised to the power maximum bit. Okay, here it says in the point 1 that for a non-negative integer k is less than 2 raised to the power maximum bit. So here maximum bit essentially means that let's say the maximum bit is let's say maximum bit is 2. Okay, so we can only manipulate the first the 2 bits at the very first of the num. We can only manipulate the first 2 bits. If the maximum bit is 2, we can, it means that we can only manipulate the first 2. Or if the maximum bit is, let's say, k, so we can only manipulate the first k bits. That's it. It essentially means this. Why? Because let's say we have maximum bit is equal to 2. Okay, so here it says that k is less than 2 raised to the power maximum bit. It means that k is less than 2 2 raised to the power 2 is equal to k is less than 4. It implies k will be um, 0 0. K can be either 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 in terms of binary. Okay, so it's just first 2 bits. Okay, great. Let's begin. I is equal to 1. Okay, so how many queries we are getting? Following query 10 times. Okay, so initially we have the entire array, then I am performing the operation on it, then I will remove the element. Okay, so it is essentially n queries. Okay, Now let's imagine if we have the total XOR as follows. Okay, total XOR is 0 1 1 0 0 0, like 0 1 0. Okay, let's say we have total XOR like this, and the case and the case as such that we can only manipulate the last 3 bits. So we can manipulate last 3 bits. Okay, so to maximize this number, what I can do at level best can be make this one and make this one and keep this 0 and make this 1. Okay, great. Okay, I can do this. Now what is the constant for maximum bit? Is at most 20. Okay, great. For integer, bit count is equal to 0, bit count is less than maximum bit. If also if our k, okay, so for the first k number of bits we have to just swap it. So integer answer will be 0 initially if total XOR and 1 and bit count, answer will be pushed left and answer will be plus equal to 1, and this can be moved out of the loop because we will be doing this anyways. Or perhaps not. Okay, let's not go into so we will set the answer is equal 1 and we will set the ith bit as 0. Answer is anyway 0, so it is if this is 0. Okay, if we have, so what I'm trying to say is if we have the bit to be 0, then only we have to set it to 1, else we don't do anything because the answer is already 0. So let's and answer of and in the end just return the answer. Okay, let's do some debugging here. If we have any bugs, maybe let's find them. Oh, also after each loop we also have to remove the last element. So total XOR equal to XOR equals to nums of n minus 1 minus I. Okay, great. Current. Okay, for let's say I am doing this for this entirety. Great, we have the entire XOR as total XOR. Now I will first check for the 2 bits, so for it I will be iterating like this. Okay, maximum bit, if the maximum bit is 2, so if the maximum bit is 2, it means that I can manipulate 2 bits. So this is correct, right? So it means this is correct. Now if the ith bit is 0, not set here. Now if bit counteth bit is not set, if it is 0, then we have to set it to 1, and I am doing it like this and just pushing it here and returning the answer. Let's check. I hope Oh my god, this is the blunder. I is less than. This is correct. Now initializing answer with an empty vector. I0 I is less than lambda psi I plus plus. Current answer is 0. Bit count is less than. Okay. So I have to set it here because I'm using num dot size here as well. Brackets. Yep, we got accepted for all the three cases. Now let's maybe pick some more wild cases like these. People are kind enough to add them to the comments or the discussion forums. They will be getting accepted, I feel. Yep, let's submit it. And we got our solution. Yep, it got accepted. So this was how it went. Okay, now let's summarize the approach once again. So initially what they're saying is, for each query I will be taking the array size and I will make the entire XOR for it. Now I am allowed to change about maximum bit number of bits from the beginning, such that the total XOR is maximized. Okay, now maximum bit is how many bit I can change. Okay, so if the maximum bit is 2 and they are saying that k is less than 2 raised to power maximum bit, so it means that I can change any of the bits. Now we have to maximize that. So for that I am iterating through all the bits from left till maximum bit, and I am checking whichever of them is not set, so that I can set it in my in my value, which can be then returned again ahead. That's it. So the time complexity here is that maximum bit is at worst 20. So the time complexity here is like big O of n in big O of n into 20. Now I am thinking that that nums is sorted in the ascending order. Now how can it help us? Because I didn't consider this in my approach. It didn't help me at all. Now I sorted in ascending order, so I don't know how it helped me, but here you go. The approach is like this. I hope you like the approach. Please drop down any comment or any discussion or any new idea you might have, so that we can discuss it. I would love to discuss that with all you guys. Thank you so much and bye. See you with the next.